Yeah.
Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of LiaTalks. First of all, sorry about the postponing thing. We had a scheduling conflict, and sorry for the delay. Technical difficulties doom us all. At least we're here now. The show must go on. So let's get this show started. As you can see, I am joined by the lovely Rachel. Links to all of her things in the description. She's new to the show, so everybody be nice to her, please.
Actually, everybody just be nice to each other in general, because we'll be talking about that today.
Yeah, about that. So, as you can see, the word fanfic is no longer in the video title. As I just told you, fanfic is no longer in the video title. That's because we won't actually be reading fanfic today. As it turns out, there's a greater matter at hand. Yes, even greater than Torchwood fanfiction. I know, right? Well, yeah, today it's not going to be a fanfic reading. There might be one at some other point, but as previously mentioned, that's not the most important matter at hand, as insane as that sounds. Today is going to be more of the PSA variety. By the way, this is all scripted, and the text of the script will be up on my Tumblr once the live stream ends on both my Leah the Whovian and Unshakespearean accounts. And we took great care trying to create this script as well so we're as unoffensive and unupsetting as possible. Nevertheless, in the interest of being nice to people as mentioned before, I'll let you guys know right now that in this why can't I read my own damn script? That this episode could potentially contain triggers, namely mentions and descriptions of potential emotional abuse. If these things upset you, please close the window right now and move along.
But honestly, this is information everybody needs to know. If you don't watch it, you're not going to be able to be as good of a friend to other people.
Whoa, Rachel, hold on. If it triggers people, they shouldn't have to watch it. Guilt-tripping people into doing things you want them to, no matter how good or important you think it is a form of, you know what? Let's be nice. We're not going to call it abuse, but it could be classified as abuse. But for the purposes of this video, we're going to call it jerkitude. You may find it severe, you may find it less severe, but regardless of gosh darn it, this happens every single video I ever do. Ugh. Ugh. Regardless of severity, jerkitude is jerkitude no matter what. And if jerkitude triggers you, close the window. We won't think less of you.
In fact, you go for knowing what upsets you and walking away. Isn't that a thing you call yantos or whatever?
Yes, exactly! For those of you who don't know, or were not paying attention to the past 15 minutes of this video where I talked to a cat. Oh, God. This is so embarrassing! Show must go on. Cat or no cat. Also, Rachel, get better at reading your script.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, guys. Okay, that was actually kind of mean. Okay, so, as I said, for the 5th time, wow, maybe 4th, 3rd, 4th, 5th, more than I needed to. For those of you who don't know, IINTOS or Yantos means impressive ability to not take other stupidity, something we're all for around here. Yay for Yantos!
And yay for Yanto.
Yeah, that too. Okay, if jerkitude triggers you, close the window. We're going to give the people a few seconds again so they can close the window. Do 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 do.
Silently jumping.
Wow. What am I doing with my life? Okay, back to the point. Oh, right. As I've said before, other disclaimer, this is strictly a PSA and completely hypothetical. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead,
it's their own fault. If you see yourself in this video, it means you're a jerk, and that is not a problem.
What she said, but seriously, we don't mean to point fingers at anyone. Have we seen these things before? Yeah, that's why we're making the video. We see it as a relevant issue. But we don't mean to antagonize anyone.
Turning people against each other to prove a point is also jerkitude.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And I've told you, I am sorry. For those of you who don't know, what Rachel is referring to is an example when I was a real jerk. So yeah, I'm going to see myself in a lot of this, and I feel really terrible about some of the things I've done in the past. But the silver lining is now I know what I did wrong, and now I can sit in front of this camera and talk to you guys and do everything I can to make this stuff, gosh darn it, I can't read my own script. Make sure this stuff never happens to other people, which, by the way, is a ridiculous goal. Unfortunately, this world is a pretty awful place full of pretty awful people.
We could sit in front of the camera for hours and we probably wouldn't do much in the name of ending jerkitude. It's not like many people are going to see this video.
Oi! Was that a cheap shot about my lack of internet popularity?
And the few people who do probably won't be enough to make a big impact. But the point is we're doing it and maybe we'll get lucky and someone who really needs to see this will see it.
Exactly. Hey, do me a favor and clarify, mainly for the audience because I already know since this is scripted. What's your definition of needs to see this?
Well, technically it's your definition since you wrote this part of the script and are only giving it to me so I have more lines.
True.
Anyway, the definition of needs to see this is basically anyone. It doesn't matter whether you're being a jerk to someone else or someone else is being a jerk to you, or if you were a jerk to someone or someone's being a jerk to you in the past, or even if you've never been in that situation but you've seen it happen, if you're a concerned friend or relative or neighbor or teacher.
Oh god, tell me none of our teachers are watching this.
Okay, yeah, or any of my former teachers. Oh god.
French teacher from hell.
God, tell me she's not watching. But the point is, this information is for anyone and everyone.
Exactly! Way to read my script verbatim.
Thanks.
Okay, well, we've certainly gone on a while with preliminary-ish stuff. Time to get to the actual stuff. So, Rachel, since you're clearly awesome at reading my script definitions verbatim, care to give the nice viewers what our working definition of jerkitude is going to be?
Yeah, sure. For this video, jerkitude is just hurting someone emotionally, not physically in any way. Obviously, this is not the only way people can be jerks, but we're not going to look at all of those things in this video because it would just get ridiculously long. Well, even more ridiculously long. So yeah, there's our definition of jerkitude. Okay, I'm sick of reading your definitions, whatever that word is, because I don't know how to pronounce it.
Verbatim.
So, Amelia, what kind of things could count as jerkitude?
Oh, wow, Rachel, that's a really good question. Jerkitude can be many of things, really. According to a post on Psych Central, link in the doobly-doo, signs of jerkitude can include humiliating or embarrassing you, constant put-downs, hypercriticism, refusing to communicate, ignoring or excluding you, use of sarcasm and unpleasant tone of voice, guilty as charged, unreasonable jealousy, extreme moodiness, mean jokes or constantly making fun of you, saying, I love you, but, oh crap, more than 10 fingers. What else can I count on? I was going to do feet, but that would be awkward. Okay, where was I? Saying things like, if you don't blank, I will blank. Domination and control, withdrawal of affection, guilt trips, making everything your fault, isolating you from friends and family, using money to control, constant calling or texting when you're not with them, and threatening to commit suicide if you leave.
Wow, that's a lot. Okay.
Yeah, it is. And unfortunately, these things are 100% real. I've seen and or heard of all of them. Every single one. And as Rachel will tell you...
Damn!
Rachel, stick to the script.
I am. It says damn in the script.
Oh, yeah. It does. Oops. Right, okay, where were we?
As Rachel will tell you.
Right, as Rachel will tell you, jerkitude can be committed by anyone.
Yes. Relatives, friends, teachers, people at school or work, neighbours, coaches, religious leaders, romantic partners, anyone can do these things. Anyone. And no matter who it is, how well you know them, or how much you love them, if they're being a jerk, that's on them, not you. Jerkitude is not your fault.
A little louder for those in the back, please.
Jerkitude is not your fault.
It sounds like a chant. Jerkitude is not your fault. Jerkitude is not your fault. Jerkitude is not your fault. Come on. Jerkitude is not your fault. Jerkitude is not your fault. Jerkitude is not your fault. You're supposed to say it with me. Come on.
So, what do we do about jerkitude?
It depends. First of all, before I say anything, know that Rachel and I are not counselors or trained professionals. We're kids. But at least from my point of view, if someone's being a jerk to you, one of the best things to do is just get out of there if you can. If it's a romantic partner, split up with them. If it's a friend, find better friends. If it's a relative being mean to you from afar, cut off contact with them. Sometimes you've just got to know when to bail.
There's never any shame in bailing.
Props to anyone who got that reference. Do-do.
Now, sometimes you can't bail. Sometimes it's a parent or a sibling or someone you have to deal with every day. And I don't mean want to, I mean have to. Really think about that difference. Really do. Really, truly think about it, because so many people are so afraid of failing that they pretend even to themselves that they can't. But if you really can't, like really, truly can't, in that case, I guess you just have to be strong. Don't listen to the shiz they have to say. Have the yantos!
Yes! Sorry for the arbitrary thing. That was my friend messaging me in the middle of the call. My apologies. Yeah, have the yantos, and you can always talk to people. I am currently compiling a list of hotlines for basically everything, whether it be abuse, depression, substance abuse, rape, suicide, you name it, it's there. The page of hotlines can be found on my personal Tumblr at liathewhovian.tumblr.com/hotlines. Link in the doobly-doo. If you have any more hotlines you know that you'd like to add, please go to liathewhovian.tumblr.com/submit and submit them. Make sure to tag them with any applicable triggers. I'll be setting that up so you can do that easily. Also in the doobly-doo are a couple of resources about jerkitude, which I'll be posting on my personal Tumblr as well, probably at like liathewhovian.tumblr.com/resources or something like that. I'll announce it over Tumblr when that goes up, because I haven't yet. Oops. And again, if you have any good resources, please let me know via my personal Twitter or Tumblr, liathewhovian, and I forgot to switch the view to me, so sorry, you knew that was me talking. I forgot to switch the view to me. Okay.
And to anyone who has a friend or relative or whatever who may be suffering from jerkitude, there are resources in the description and on Ophelia's Tumblr for you guys too. Those people need as many allies as they can have. Standing up for your friends and trying to help them is never wrong, even if they say they don't want it. I can't talk either. If they don't need it or want it.
Which reminds me, I might get hate mail for this video. I might get in trouble for it. I might lose friends or gain enemies, but you know what?
What?
I don't care. I am an eternal flame, baby, and I'm going to do what I want. This stuff is important to me. It matters to me. I see this all the time with people I really care about. And God damn it, I'm going to do what I can about it. And maybe that means doing some shit that's a little crazy and reckless. I've done stuff like this before without any regrets, and I'm doing it now with even fewer. Honestly, I'm proud of myself, and I'm proud of Rachel for doing this with me.
Oh, thanks.
I mean it. It takes some really serious guts to make a video like this and put it online. Standing up for what's right is some real scary-ass stuff, and I'm really grateful that you're willing to do this with me. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Right? Well, I think that's about it for this one. Wow, it only took 15 minutes. Nice. 12 minutes. Maybe fewer. I don't remember when we started this. And also that includes the cat thing. Okay, right. Well, I think that's about it for this one. There will be more videos soon, I'm sure, and plenty of fanfic. I'm not going to do any promos today because there's already a bunch of links in the doobly-doo, and I don't really want to detract from the God damn it, seriousness. But my links with the FLUFF's links and Rachel's links are all there. Rachel, any parting remarks?
No, I don't think so. Just stand up for yourself.
There we go. Stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
She said it all. Alright, well, love and shippers. Hugs to supporters. Thanks to Eleanor, Noe, Henel, and Kizzy. Shout out to my chosen sisters. Kudos to Rachel for doing this me. Good vibes to anyone who needs help now. A great big F you to the jerks. Woo! And cookies for all. Bye, guys.